I do not support corruption.
Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for supporting our channel.
All I can say, if I were in your position, I would take with myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised.
The views, we will take a look at Mr. Andrew Holness' speech that he delivered in Mandeville, where he explained what is PNP-ism in Jamaica and its effect, and what is causing the crime in Jamaica, and how much he knew about who is causing and what is causing the crime in Jamaica. So my people, let us get into it and hear what this man got to say. And my people, leave your comment in the comment section below. And if you are new here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow. So my people, let's get into it. Thank you very much.
So tonight, I want to address you on a couple of matters that I know are of concern to the people of Manchester generally, but specifically to central Manchester. First thing I want to discuss with you is this issue of the upsurge in crime and violence in your community. Generally, nationally, all crimes are going down. All major crimes are going down.
Listen to what the Prime Minister got to say, my people. All major crime is down in general. So, I don't take this man word serious, you know. Because whenever time this man speak, he always try to score political points. So, I don't take a word this man saying seriously.
Generally, murders are trending down, and we are at about a 20% reduction. First time we are seeing this in a little while. Nevertheless, there are persons who still hold the view that crime is out of control. And we can understand that because you're coming from a place where the crime rate was very high. Very high. But your government that you have elected since 2016 has more than tripled the budget and spend on national security.
Mr. Prime Minister, you realize that you're going to chat too much. You spend the most and you have the most resources to work with, but yet still you come up with the less result where suitable and acceptable to the population. Cut the crap and get to work and stop your talking. You hype too much.
Security. What we have spent on national security since 2016 surpasses the entire national security budget for the last 30 years. And that is what accounts for the persistent reduction in all major crimes and the reduction in murders. We have invested in transforming the police force, equipment, technology, training, systems. It's not perfect, but it is better now than under the PNP.
This is your biggest weakness and your downfall. The blame game that you love to play instead of your focus on the work that you have to do. You play too much blame games, man, and compare too much. You're a loser.
We have also increased the number of policemen and women employed in the JCF. For the first time, the JCF is now almost at its establishment of 14,000 members. For the first time, we have cut the attrition rate. We used to have a situation where more police were leaving the force than entering. We have totally changed that. We have improved dramatically the recruitment standards into the police force. These things take some time before you are going to see all the benefits facing you when you are in the middle of Mandeville and you see two taximen and a policeman get into confrontation. We want to change that. We want to ensure that all the changes that we are making to the systems in the police force makes its way to the average policeman, the constable on the beat dealing with you, the citizen. And that is what we are working on, so that you feel like the police is on your side, that they respect you always in whatever happens. And at the same time, that when you get into a confrontation with the police, you have respect for the law. Hold on, man, hold on.
Big man, you want to hear me now? You're not credible enough to lead us, you know. So simple means you're not credible enough to teach us. You see it? Yeah, man.
Hold on, I teach me, I teach. Teach me, I teach. Right now, I come for all the people in mind. So, the breakdown in respect between citizen and the police did not happen overnight. It happened as a result of the introduction of PNP-ism into the culture of Jamaica.
You know, so you're a dangerous man though, Mr. Holness. You're very dangerous, you know. And you know for use psychology, and you know for reverse psychology and twist up the youth's them mind. But listen, me man. Yes, when you go distort history and try to spread misinformation, we all understand the outcome can be detrimental. So watch this. Stop being a liar, stop being a distractor, and stop being a dictator to Jamaican people. And teach the youth them the truth if you want to talk something. Because all I you say you're about PNP-ism, you know, so you're just acting like a flipping lunatic, sir, with your bachelor's and your doctorate and all of these accolades. You're acting like a fucking lunatic.
A breakdown of all systems, values, and respect for authority and institutions. That is PNP-ism. It is not going to be corrected overnight. But what you can be assured of, because when you come to sit here, you know, it is not just wave flag and shower and jump up. We come here about the business of the country. And you are not just stakeholders, you are shareholders. You have a duty to make sure that when this platform presents itself to you, it makes sense and it talks sense. And when you go back home, you feel elevated in understanding so that you can be a representative of the good message that emanates from here, and you can take that back into your community and say to your children who sometimes question the very reason why you leave your house to come to this meeting. So when we tell you that you elected us, we deal with the economy, and we take the benefits from the economy and we put it into the police force and the army and MOCA and they are working, but they will not be able to correct what took decades to destroy in one term. But we are working, and we have started, and you can see the results. Day and night difference. When you look at the leadership of the police force, when they face the camera and when they speak to the public, totally different communication skills than what existed before. When you look at the police and how they are coordinated, how they are organized, totally different from how they were 8 years ago. When you look at the operational strategies of the police, totally different. When you look at the communication strategies, totally different. You see, the PNP did everything to fight the use of states of public emergency.
How many times in this video I call you a liar than Holness? You are going now. You see right here, so you talk about the PNP fighting state of emergency. You are a liar. You using the state of emergency against Jamaicans so much time, so frequently over the years since you've been in power from 2016 is unconstitutional, because it is not in the Constitution to be used as a weapon against a citizen. The state of emergency is in the Constitution to use for emergency purposes only, sir. Simple. So don't say the PNP will fight you. Nobody now fight you. That's how you behave when you can't get things your own way.
Deal with Jamaica's exceptionally high crime and murder rate. Everything. Fight it. Because they see how effective it was. But you see, the mistake that they made was to believe that the Jamaica Labour Party and my administration was relying on states of public emergency. No. We were very clear that we use states of emergency when they are justified by high crime situations that pose a threat over and above what is ordinary to the people of a particular area. While they were busy trying to fight the states of public emergency, we were busy investing in deal with Jamaica's exceptionally high crime and murder.
Why can't you speak the truth, sir? Why are you misleading the people? You must stop misleading the people, man, and let the people know the truth. The state of emergency, sir, the PNP is not fighting you. It is what is in the Constitution the PNP is working it with, while you are violating the Constitution at whatever means you can and whenever you can. Simple.
National security apparatus. We were busy strengthening our police, improving their investigative tactics, improving their intelligence gathering, improving their equipment, transport and communication, improving their infrastructure, including their police station, and paying them better than they were ever paid before in the history of Jamaica. So now, we come back here now to Mandeville. A place where, for most Jamaicans, we say that this is cool Mandeville, peaceful Mandeville, progressive Mandeville, where no crime, no there. People live good and neighborly with each other. But now we see a certain type of crime emerging. A kind of crime that I can only say, boy, this look like PNP-ism.
Mr. Mark Golden, Mr. Dayton Campbell, Mr. Peter Bunting, we need to hear from you, cause Andrew Holness are sure with the PNP response to the crime in a Mandeville and him something. So we need to hear from one out of the three of you, know. Because we need to know what's going on in cool Mandeville. We never have no crime. Simple.
It just look like PNP-ism. And it's not me say so. It's them come out and defend it. It's them come out and defend it. Them see certain crimes going on in this community. And then them come out and defend that kind of crime. PNP-ism. PNP-ism. Now, we as a government will never give any form of protection, succor, coverage to any criminality, criminal or criminal behavior. Nobody from my political party must come out and speak in support of any criminality or criminal behavior. And I want to make that absolutely clear, because that is the difference between us and them. They are not like us. They use whatever happens in the society, even if it is criminal, for their political benefit. And that, my friends, is PNP-ism.
Hey, brother, wonder if you know, say if you think before you talk. Because all the time you open your mouth to speak, yourself you bring down, you know. Eh? So what about Dalrymple would before the court to the much count against our name, brother? And what about you, who they try bring the Integrity Commission go court to strike down this and strike down that? Eh? And the criminality you would have investigated for. Brother, I lift you lift up out of parliament, you know, and cut out the crap, you know, wonder if you know that. Lift you lift up.
They embrace even criminality to make their political point for political benefit. And that is how PNP-ism has destroyed our society. And it is threatening to do so again, because we see their embrace of criminality, their defense of criminality. And that is why, my friends, they resist the states of public emergency, because they are bent on defending and protecting criminality. So, we know what is behind the upsurge in crime and violence, particularly murders, in your lovely town and your lovely parish. And I've asked the police to give me a briefing on the situation here, and they have over 3 times now provided me with updates as to their strategies and plan. I'm not going to say too much on that. But what I have seen, and I'm sure you are seeing it, is that they are increasing their efforts here. You are seeing greater visibility of them. And they are having an impact. I have tasked them to ensure that as we enter into the festive season, that they even increase their presence more, increase their intelligence gathering, and that they be proactive in dealing with the lottery scammers and others who have taken up residence in this parish, believing that it is a safe haven for their activity. to ensure that those who are involved in those activities realize that Mandeville is not a safe place for them. So we have a plan which we are developing to ensure that as we go through the festive season, as we enter the Christmas season, that law-abiding, peaceful citizens are able to conduct their businesses in peace. And those of you whose business it is to keep your parties and entertainment, which I know is a big business, an important part of many of your livelihood, that you are not deprived of that because some criminal decide to drive up to your bar and open fire. When we say we are protecting the interests of all the citizens, we are protecting the interests of the bar patron, the bar owner, as well as the restaurant owner, the person who's selling the market, the homeowner, everybody. So we are not here saying that we're going to lock down every party and lock down every dance. But we have to be very strategic. If we pick up intelligence that this party and that party have a problem, then we have to act. And that is why I appeal, therefore, to the entertainment community. It is in your interest to cooperate with the police. It is in your interest to quietly, securely, and safely share information with the police so that your dance can keep. Exactly, my dear. Don't make the criminal them stop your bread. So, I hope I have explained to you what it is that this government is doing to deal with the crime situation. And I hope I've given you the assurance that the security forces are on top of the situation and will bring the crime rate down and keep you safe and secure, particularly as you go through the festive season, which is upon us.
Loyal viewers and subscribers, honorable people, give thanks for your support to the AVI-NUE. Know that I appreciate you sincerely. New viewers, welcome on board. Know that your presence is appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. United we win.